Water parks are a funny concept when you think about it. Our supply of fresh water on this planet of ours is ever so limited, and there are places in this world where clean water is not a guarantee. So what do we do with our water? We use it to go down slides really fast. It's an inherently silly idea. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying water parks are evil and are a representation of man's arrogance regarding the substance we need to survive. No, that would be Nestle.
Straight to hell, to the boiler room of hell, all the way down.
Water parks are fun, even if they're an environmentalist nightmare. So I find it ironic that Kalahari, the indoor water park, is named after a desert.
Ironic.
Kalahari Poconos is a full-fledged resort in the Poconos Mountains in Pennsylvania. Themed to Africa, it features many attractions, but none compared to the enormous indoor water park. Filled to the brim with water slides, it's one of the best indoor water parks in the country. So you know what? Let's rank them. 15 water slides, each with a vague African theme. You don't expect any theming, all you'll get here are cool names and pretty colors. Here is every water slide at Kalahari Poconos ranked.
You lose! Good day, sir!
I hate these body bow slides. I really don't like them. They're a cool idea, and they look really cool, but I hate riding them. This one is especially bad because, wow, is it rough. My back looked like a cat clawed it when I got off of this thing. So that was uncomfortable to say the least, and then of course you get dumped into the deep pool from the giant bowl. Meh, it's an okay thrill, but like I said, these aren't for me. This is the only real bad slide here in my opinion, thankfully, but yeah, I hate these things. It is also wildly dehumanizing to feel like a human turd, so yeah, fuck this slide.
Marty, I'm bored, I'm gonna kill you!
I like tube slides. Oftentimes they're good, relaxing experiences, but sometimes I don't want to relax. I want adrenaline. Zigzag Zebra is relaxing. It picks up a bit of speed on the helixes. Yeah, that's about it. A really standard, boring tube slide. It serves its purpose, but Weirdly enough, this had one of the longest lines in the park most of my stay. I guess it's a crowd pleaser, which I can see. This is fine. It's right next to Zigzag Zebra, but it has two key factors in its favor. One, it has a much better layout. I like this open helix here. And second, it's faster, especially at the start. But then again, it is just a rather standard tube slide. Again, nothing wrong with it, just nothing particularly great about it. This does have a banging name though. Most slides here do in fact. Again, there's nothing too much to say. Just a boringly okay tube slide.
Even the babies are one of the most dangerous animals in the world, so I built this cage to keep them secure so there's no possible— oh my god.
Wow, 3 tube slides in a row. Maybe this one is good though. Rippling Rhino is better, I guess? It's definitely the fastest of these 3, but it's also the shortest of the 3. There is one actually pretty wild turn towards the end, but for the most part, it's exactly what I've been talking about the past few segments. It's a tube slide with turns and dips. Not a whole lot to say. It's fine. It's a crowd pleaser. There is nothing wrong with it. There's just nothing to talk about. Moving on.
I want them sunk!
Family raft slides can be really good. They can pick up real speed, they're usually pretty long, and are a good time overall. This one is pretty good. Victoria Falls is super long, like probably the longest slide here, but it doesn't do a whole lot. A couple fun dips here and there, but it never goes that fast or has any crazy turns. But it's not really meant to as a family raft slide. It is certainly enjoyable, and definitely a favorite among the public. It's solid. A long, fun, relaxing water slide. Not much else you can ask for in a family raft slide. Unrelated, but leave it to the English to see one of the greatest natural wonders in the entire world, and instead of giving it a cool name, they name it after the fucking Queen. Of course, the locals do have a name for her too, and oh, we'll get to that.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Anaconda was super underwhelming. Water coasters are usually some of the best water slides out there, filled with airtime and speed across the entire layout. But with this ride, it seems like an Anaconda literally squeezed out all of the airtime and speed possible. There's not even a hint of airtime in these drops, and they're also really shallow. But that kind of makes sense due to the design constraints of this park. But still, really no airtime? It's honestly impressive for a water coaster to have no airtime, but this one certainly met that goal. It's still a decent slide, the drops are zippy even if there is no airtime, and it's pretty long. But god, I just want some airtime. El Toro doesn't open for another few days, I need to find it somewhere.
Hey, that's pretty good.
I love a good mad racer, ain't nothing wrong with them. They're fast, you go down face first, and you get to race your friends. Love them to death. The issue though is that once you've done one, you've kinda done them all. They're almost always the same type of layout, a fast turn or helix and a big drop to finish off. Cheetah Racer is exactly this, and it kicks ass, but you can find this kind of thing mostly everywhere. Still really fun though. I love to win things after all, and I'm an Olympic gold medalist at mad racing.
A bowl, please.
A couple years ago, Kalahari found out that they can, in fact, theme water slides, and so they made Serengeti Safari. This is the newest slide here, and by God is it a good fit. The park before this was yet to have a tube slide with actual elements, and what better of an element than a bowl?
A bowl?
Yes, a bowl. It's a peculiarity of mine. I don't even try to rationalize it anymore.
There's a fun drop, and the bowl is a really cool visual, plus you can go backwards while exiting it. Oh, and as I mentioned, there's actually theming on this. I mean, it isn't much, just some decals of animals in the bowl, some cool audio, and a statue, but that is immediately more than every other slide in this godforsaken place. Well done, Kalahari, you did it.
That's it? That's all there is?
Look, Screaming Hyena is really fun, but it's just a giant drop. I physically can't rate it higher than other slides that have an actual layout. It's over in 2 seconds. It's a damn good 2 seconds, but it's 2 seconds. It's the fastest slide here, and there's a nice bit of weightlessness as you crest over it, but again, it's just a big drop. There's nothing further to possibly discuss. Next.
Finally!
Finally, some good fucking tube slides. Kenya Corkscrew is the best tube slide at Kalahari for a singular reason. It actually is thrilling. It's a long slide and it's really fast, thanks to those constrictor turns. The helixes are expanded a bit, giving you a speed boost when you pass through them, and this ride gets fast. The way it rides up the wall in the helixes is also quite freaky. I'm just happy there's a tube slide here that's worth doing more than once. I really like Kenya Corkscrew, even if its name is a typo.
I don't think you have any idea how fast I really am. I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Body slides are really easy to get right. All you need to do is make it fast and make it smooth. Case in point, Zimbabwe Zipper. This slide is not long in the slightest, but it is intense. It's blazing fast, as the name suggests, and has a ridiculously tight helix at the end. And thank God it's smooth, because my lord this thing goes fast. Comparing it to the body slide across the platform, it's like hell to heaven. Zimbabwe Zipper is a really good traditional body slide, but it isn't the best body slide here.
Pull the lever, Crunk. Wrong lever!
Trapdoor slides are funny. Like, how do we make a thrilling body slide even more thrilling and even more claustrophobic? Oh, I know! The trapdoor slide has become a staple of water parks, for better or for worse, and Kalahari is no exception. Sahara Sidewinder is very good. It's not butter smooth, but it isn't rough either, and it's just a super thrilling fast slide. The initial plunge is as always brilliant, and the short layout packs a punch with that helix. It is funny how unpopular these speed slides were though. Like on one hand, I get it, but also these are the crazy slides of the park. You'd think they'd have a line at some point. Anyways, yeah, Sahara Sidewinder is the best body slide at Kalahari Poconos, but oh boy is there 3 better slides here. Raft slides are my favorite type of water slide. I don't know, I just feel like they have the most variety in their layout, and I get to ride with other people. Sorry, introverts. I already covered Victoria Falls, but the other 3 raft slides here are just excellent. The weakest of the 3 to me though is Wild Wildebeest. Now, this is a phenomenal slide, and it looks incredible. Like, look at this thing, come on. The drop has amazing airtime, and the signature wave, I guess you call it, has amazing weightlessness. But it's also just really short. The drop and wave are 2 of the best elements in the entire water park, but the rest of the short ride time has little going for it. Again though, Wild Wildebeest is stellar, and even if it's short, the best parts of it are truly elite. I gotta say, it's wild.
Say that again?
Monkey.
Victoria Falls, but better. I fucking love this slide, and I was not expecting to. I thought this was going to be a long, albeit not too thrilling slide I'd have in the middle of the list. I was right about it being long, but this thing is wild. The drops aren't big, but they absolutely have airtime. And each of the 3 funnels has weightlessness and some fun rocking. The helixes also pick up a lot of speed, and in the last funnel, if you're riding backwards, you get just slammed with water. Barreling Baboon seems like it isn't going to be that crazy, but do not be fooled. It is quite crazy. And yet, there's one slide that's better. Combine the drop of wild wildebeest with the funnel and length of barreling baboon, and you have smoked the thunders. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, this slide is ridiculous. It starts off rather calm with this sequence of S-bends, but then you plunge down the drop. Holy shit, the airtime is absurd. And then you enter the defining feature of the ride, the gigantic funnel. Weightlessness galore, getting blasted with water, and even some airtime. Oh god, I think I'm ascending, man. Slides of this type are often really short, but this one is actually pretty long outside of the funnel. I can't stand short water slides, man, especially of the raft slides, but thankfully, Smoke the Thunders has both length and thrill, and is my favorite water slide at the park. And there you have it, 15 water slides ranked. All of them, except you, are at least enjoyable, but some being truly exceptional. So to be honest, all I have to take away from this is that water parks hurt like fuck.